I think you will be astonished to know that 50% of the total wealth of our world is owned by the top 1% people only. So why it is like that? Why most of us remain poor throughout our whole life? Is it because of luck or there is something else? That is what I am going to share with you in this video from Robert Kiyosaki's all-time best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad. According to Robert, here the root problem is our education system. The problem with our education system is that whatever we learn, up to 90% of that is useless in our practical life. So we collect the required practical education from our parents or from the other people around us. Here the problem is, unless our parents are in the world's top 1% people, instead of teaching how to be rich, unconsciously they teach us how to be poor. Because they had also learned the same thing in their childhood. If a kid asks to his parents, why I need to study? In most of the cases the answer he gets, because you have to get a good job so that you can earn a lot of money. Robert Kiyosaki's poor dad means his own father who had a PhD but who always struggled financially used to say the same thing. But Robert's rich dad means his friend's dad who had passed the 8th grade only and was the richest man in Hawaii used to say something different. He said, you need to get the best study so that you can open your own company and create good jobs for other people. Poor dad used to say, you have to work for money. Whereas rich dad used to say, find such a way so that money works for you. As we don't have any rich dad around us, so we made the mistake to learn financial education from our poor dads, who teaches us nothing but how to live poor and die poor. But nowadays, due to so advanced internet, it is not anymore difficult for us to find rich dads. Robert Kiyosaki, Napoleon Hill, Sandeep Maheshwari, there are so many rich dads. And if we wish, we can now learn easily from them over the internet. So smart idea number 1, learning the right thing from the right person. After getting a job, what does most of the people do? They buy a new bike or something which they had desire for a long time. Now I am going to define two words. One is assets and the other is liabilities. An assets is something which puts money into your pocket, like a rented house or a business or something from which we get a regular income. On the other hand, liabilities are those things which get money out of your pocket. For example, a bike, it needs fuel 4 times in a week, or an expensive mobile which is going to become useless after few days or few months. All of these are liabilities and these are the hindrance in the way of getting rich. So then shouldn't we use expensive bikes or mobile phones? No, that's not right. You just only need to be careful that the maximum percentage of your income is invested in assets and the minimum percentage is spent for the liabilities. Means, first you need to keep aside a fixed maximum percentage of your income for investing in assets, and then after all the required thing, you should spend the minimum percentage on the liabilities. Then only you can gradually become rich. If liabilities also become more and more with more income, then the condition will be always the same. So smart idea number 2, maximum assets, minimum liabilities. There are mainly two types of income process. One is active and another one is passive. Active means you are getting paid only when you are working actively. For example, a shop, when it is open and you are sitting there selling your products, only in that time you are earning. But when the shop is closed and you are sleeping at your home, there is no earning. On the other hand, passive income means where you are not even working, then also you keep earning. For example, consider this little YouTube channel. Even when I am sleeping at my home, viewers are watching my videos and from that I am earning all the time. Now if you are working for active income only, then you are working for money, which is used to be done by the poor dads. But if you are working for passive incomes, then money is working for you, which is used to be done by the rich dads. Because if you only get paid only when you are working actively, then in this short lifespan, there is no chance for you to get really rich. So smart idea number 3, investing for passive incomes. I have got these smart ideas from Robert Kiyosaki's book Rich Dad Poor Dad. If you want to know in more details, you can buy this book from the link given below in the description. At last, a little request to you. If you find this video useful in finding any kind of solution for your life problems, then please share it with your loved ones, because by sharing, you can also help to change someone's life. And please let us know by commenting below on which topic you would like to watch the next video, because our main aim is to help you. More wisdom, more solution, better life.